Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you how to replace the rear shocks on a Volvo XC70. This should be good for the years 2008 till present, which is 2020, although they might be changing stuff this year. So this is different even than the V70 wagons that Volvo makes, and it's different than most of their other rear shocks. Tools you're going to need are, of course, your tire iron. I've got some rust penetrator. And then I've got both a 10mm wrench, a 10mm socket, and an 18mm socket, and just some kind of a breaker bar. And then of course your new shock, that one's still compressed. We'll break that one in before we put it in, and then that's one of my old ones. I already replaced the passenger side. First step is going to be getting the car jacked up and then taking the wheels off. You'll notice some oily looking stuff on the ground. Car's not leaking. I've just already hit up top. There's one bolt in here you need to take out, as well as from the other side. You will need to take out this bolt right here. So I've hit those. I've already hit all of those with the rust penetrator. Alright, we'll go ahead and break these free up top. Right, and then I like to loosen these about halfway. Next we're going to grab that 18mm socket and the breaker bar, and we're going to break the one holding it in on the bottom free. There's no nut or anything you need to grab on the other side. It just goes into a threaded post, just like the top ones thread into the car itself. Alright, now that this is loose, we'll just take out these two bolts and then put everything back in. And it just comes right out. So you can see how it's mounted. Don't need to go inside the car and undo anything from inside. It's all on the outside. Before you put your new shock in, definitely want to undo this. And you need to decompress the shock. And what we'll do is we'll push it down and let it come back up all the way. And we'll do that 3 times to get the fluid in there activated. There's 2. We go all the way. It's windy. And number 3. Now we're ready to put it back in, and we'll just basically do the opposite of everything we just did. Alright, when you're going back around, you got our new shock in. I like to get these just threaded in, and it makes putting this bottom carriage bolt through a lot easier. Alright, we'll go ahead and tighten up the bottom first. Alright, once the bottom one's all tight, we will tighten the top ones back up. Cora found a friend. Alright, sorry about the interruption, but once those are both tightened up, we'll put wheel back on, drop the car back down, and we will retighten these top two. And then we'll go for a drive and let everything settle in. Alright, now the reason I was changing out these old ones is if you listen to this, they squeak like nothing else up at the top, which has been driving me insane. And it's also a sign that they're going to blow out soon and fail. So, time to replace them. Okay, now that the wheel's back on, we will just reach in and tighten up those two bolts, and we'll be good to go. I'm going to leave in the description some links to where I got the shocks. I'm not affiliated with the website or manufacturer or anything like that. It's just some OEM Volvo parts. Just took me way too long to find because the XC70 just has so many different parts from the other cars like the V70 and some of Volvo's other popular models. So I'll just leave that link below if anybody needs a place to find the parts. Thanks for watching. Hope it helps you fix your car. Cora.